Imagine this. One day, without warning, your mind just stops. No thoughts, no worries, no questions. For the first time, there is no one inside your head narrating, analyzing, or grasping for meaning. There is only silence. And in that silence, something impossible happens. Something so simple, so effortless, that it leaves you stunned. You don't feel enlightened. You don't feel like you've figured it out. You simply feel free. Not because you solved the puzzle of existence, but because you realized there was never a puzzle to solve. And in that moment, everything that once seemed so important, the endless search for purpose, the struggle for happiness, the fear of not being enough, just falls away because you finally see it. But here's the question. What if this freedom has always been available? What if the only thing keeping you from it is the belief that it's hard to reach? What if enlightenment isn't something to attain, but something to notice? This is the truth no one tells you. Not because they're hiding it, but because they themselves are lost in the same illusion. But if you're ready, really ready, to see through it, then this is the moment everything changes. You were born into a story of who you are, a story of what life should be. And before you could even speak, that story was written for you. You must be successful. You must find your purpose. You must always be improving. And so you believed it. You built an identity, a life, a set of goals, all in an attempt to become someone. But here's the part no one sees. The very act of trying to become someone is what keeps you from being free. It's like running on a treadmill, chasing a finish line that doesn't exist. The more you search for happiness, the more it escapes you. The more you try to quiet your mind, the louder it becomes. The more you fight to be free, the more trapped you feel. And this is why most people never find enlightenment. Not because it's difficult, not because they're unworthy, but because they don't realize the truth. You were never trapped to begin with. The door has been open the whole time. You just never thought to stop running and step through it. Think about this. Where do your thoughts come from? Do you control them? Or do they simply appear, like clouds drifting across the sky? If you were truly in control of your mind, you'd never feel doubt, never experience anxiety, never have a single thought you didn't choose, but that's not how it works, is it? Your mind moves on its own. It jumps from idea to idea, memory to memory, fear to fear, like a radio stuck on scan, flipping through stations endlessly. And yet, you identify with it. You think, this is me, these thoughts are who I am. But what if that's the greatest lie ever told? What if you are not your thoughts? What if you are the space behind them? The still, silent awareness that simply watches. Because once you see this, everything changes. The struggle stops. The seeking stops. The need to figure it out dissolves. Not because you've learned some secret formula, but because you finally realize there was never anything to figure out. Now let's test something. For just a few seconds, stop. Don't try to change anything. Don't analyze. Don't seek. Just sit there, breathe, be. Did you notice it? That stillness, that effortless presence, that is enlightenment. Not a destination, not an achievement, just the raw, untouched experience of existence itself. No thoughts necessary, no struggle required. And the only reason you didn't see it before, because you were too busy looking for it. It's said that when the Buddha attained enlightenment, he didn't celebrate. He laughed, not out of joy, not out of relief, but because he finally saw the joke. The whole time he had been chasing something that was never lost. And so have you. Because the simplest path to enlightenment is this: stop looking. Right now, in this moment, you are already there. No more searching, no more striving, Just be, and watch as the illusion crumbles, because you were free all along. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.